What's Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great general maker, and back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom chapter 858. Here we go, last chapter. We saw Yotanwa getting a huge downscale, a Moten upscale, and the chapter ends with Seikaun going off to kill Shin to try to kill the goat. That might be our chance at redemption, to redeem Yotanwa's blunder. Before we continue, we do have a Discord community and I would love to have you guys in there. Anyway, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Of course, it's a Seikaun chapter. Chapter 858, the endless battlefield, and here we have this freaking Zhao bastard as the cover page. As for the bow, it is not about the draw, nor is it about the release. I learned that it is simply about witnessing the result. Look at this guy aura farming, bro. What is he even talking about? How does one become philosophical when it comes to archery? Look at the insane focus as he releases the arrow and it pierces a Chin commander's chest just like that. And now he's naked. For some reason, he's now naked. The five senses become one and connect with the result. The bow is me, myself. The bow is me. The blade is me. Wait, Hara with the Bleach reference. In that case, I am something transcendent, a merciless, unilateral slaughter. Damn, look at all those, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads. I won't do that to you guys. I was gonna do it. I was gonna hit it. It is only natural. I'm shooting towards a result that no man can escape. On the battlefield, I shot countless numbers of people. My allies rejoiced greatly and praised me. But the enemy keeps springing up again. No matter how many I shoot. No matter how many I shoot. Bro. Shameless. He's pretty much saying, I'm too good at this, man. Someone give me a challenge. They keep springing up. My allies are the same. Even if they die and die, they spring up again. There is no conclusion here. Such a thing is nowhere to be found. If that is the case, can I just say, Riboku, does he have something for reviving misfits? It's always someone that's intrinsically or mentally not okay. Keisha, obviously he was an orphan. There's something up with him. Hoken, obviously something wrong with him too. I think bro was an orphan too, taken away from his parents at a young age. Bushin, that whole mentality. And then we have this guy, Seikaun, man. He's also another martial might, no brain person. What's up with Riboku? Is that the strat? Shueisha's got to be the one, the only one that has his mind straight. Where should my bow aim its shot? Here we go. This is what I said before. We're back to their conversation. Riboku pondering. Because you lost sight of your target, you left the battlefield. And then here we have his son, I think. I did not lose sight of it. My target never existed in the first place. Once, there was a man who resembled you. He pursued the ultimate path, only to realize that path did not exist and he fell. Bro, I literally just talked about that. The Hoken similarity. Hoken, is it? I have heard the stories. Though our paths differed, I suppose that man was also a seeker. I see. So Seikaun is a seeker. From what you just said, your path too was about the salvation of people. I didn't say that much. I'm saying there is no result that serves as a target to loose an arrow at. You state that with certainty. What cannot be seen cannot be seen. Nah, this guy's about to piss me off, bro. Nah, Seikaun's about to piss me off. Like, what is he talking about? Hoken seems more admirable to me. At least he pursued his path until the very moment his life ended. He simply lacked the eyes to see what lay ahead. That man, Riboku, feeling sadness for his friend? What is it? People fight with all their might and live desperately within their respective positions and power. While possessing such peerless power, what are you doing here now? It sounds like you were saying those with power should live for the sake of others. I don't know if Riboku truly believes that though. I'm pretty sure he's just saying it because he wants Seikaun to fight for him. Same thing that he did to Shueisha. That way of thinking too is the arrogance of the powerful. No. I like the point that Seikaun is trying to make though. That's true. Riboku himself is a genius. Riboku himself, he has the tools to make a difference. He does. And so it's arrogant of him to think that everyone actually possesses the same amount of power or ability as him. But Seikaun probably does. Anyway, that's probably the point he's trying to make. Trying to save people who are about to be crushed. How is that arrogance? Now he's getting mad. Son getting worried. Seikaun staying calm, cold, collected. It's turning into a bit of a standoff. Seikaun thinks, you people look from too high up, just like Hoken. You people? Whoa. And just like the king of Chin. then do you see the path? There is no target to serve as the conclusion. If you intend to bring me who says there is no path back, then surely you must see that path. Riboku. Ooh, got his ass. Whether I see such a thing or not. I can save those who cannot resist, whose voices do not reach even if they cry out, and who are trampled by violence. Can I take that answer as I do not see the path? Yes, but I am not saying it does not exist. That's interesting then. Is there a world? I'm leaning towards there is a world that Seikaun joins Shin. It's just too obvious at this point. He's seeking a path. Riboku doesn't have a path, but he says that it does exist out there. Riboku said that. Riboku just got to admit, says the GOAT, he has the right answer. Lock it in, guys. My stocks are locked in. I'm investing in Seikaun stocks. He will not be killed, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be an Archer brother's fate, but no, he's likely going to join Shin after this conversation. The path is definitely somewhere. However, it can never be seen from high places or from a distance. Seikaun thinking the same as me. What is he talking about? That Kunki said that even I wasn't looking at the inside. The path is in the middle. By struggling, by breathing, we have no choice but to find it there. The path is in the middle. I mean, that's similar to what Sei is saying though, as in law is above everyone and law tries to cater to the people. It is not run from high, which is a kingdom. It is not necessarily run by the words of people alone, which is the bottom. I think law is probably the middle. You will find it. We will find it together. Through the power of friendship. In the middle, with those who are desperate. No, say that you will find it, Riboku. He's gotta join Shin, bro. Welcome. I should have known. I should have known that this guy would be cool. Seika is in his name. But then again, is he cool though? He did my girl Yotama like that. Riboku shocked. Seikaun still aura farming. Riboku sweating buckets. That's what you love to see. I understand. I will find it. Nah, Seikaun don't believe him. Look at his eyes though. He doesn't believe him. The sun doesn't believe him. All this bloodshed by Seikaun's arrows alone. But for that, I need your power, Seikaun. I will not ask you to shoot down great numbers like in the past. Just one quiver's worth of arrows is enough. If you shoot the enemy's big shots, we will handle the rest. Oh, aura. You gotta admit, that's cold. What if he stops? After one quiver, he says, Riboku, my job is finished. I'm done. That'd be insane. Or better yet. What if we find out for every Shin commander, there's one arrow? Actually, that wouldn't make sense. He used one on Danto. We will shatter the worst path known as Shin's unification by force. I don't know, bro. That path sounds cool. That is the first step of our path. It is the target. Ha! You have a way with words. Riboku, he's pretty slick with all the rhetoric and all that stuff. But my arrows are merciless against those desperate ones in the middle, against the enemy. Being merciless is fine, I think. Okay, this is the part we've already seen. I will think it over for a few days. Go home now, Riboku. But regardless of whether I join the war or not, those words you said earlier, do not ever forget them, Riboku. And here we are, father-son bonding time. Lately, when I concentrate my ki and stand ready with my bow, there are times when I hear something like the voice of the earth. Hara, 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 shameless. Bleach reference, now we have a One Piece reference. The voice of all things. Seikaun putting on his armor is Riboku Dono, the one who guides us to the path. Father, who can say, I am happy. For the first time I could see the figure of Seikaun, the first of the 10 bows. Getting involved in war means I may not return, I understand. I leave the house in your hands. Eerie, leave it to me. Please, Father. Fortune be with you in battle. Yeah, damn, he's a family man too. Hara's trying really hard for me to like him. But he did my girl Yotama like that. We have arrived. This is the battlefield of the Hishin unit and Rishin. Seikaun taking it all in. It is not that I was waiting for a guide, nor did I have a desire to return to the battlefield or not to return. Yet, the fact that I have returned now means something. Let's go, yes sir, that there is still something I must do. If it truly exists, then guide me, Riboku, to the conclusion that my bow seeks. The Shin General Rishin is a hateful man who has slain the 3 great heavens, Hoken-sama, and many Zhao generals. Seikaun says that ain't nothing, but they're still nervous. He's looking at something in the distance. No way he can feel Jin and Tan, there's no way. Look at him. A horse hoof stops suddenly. Does that enemy army possess a renowned archer? The arrows from that archer units are not bad. Oh man, never let it be known that we are not down, we are not keen, we are not ready for a Jin and Tan Archer Brothers Bow Bros upscale. Yes, there are. According to the reports, there are archer brothers named Sojin and Sotan. 7 years ago, General Kinmo was slain by the younger brother Tan. The older brother Jin is an archer who has shot dead many of our officers. The two sides face off. Wow. I actually forgot Tan did that, by the way. I got reminded just then. Man, an Archer Brothers upscale? There's a chance that Seikaun joins Chen because of his desire for the right path? If we break it down though, as in if y'all really take the time to look at this chapter, Riboku isn't actually firm in his beliefs. I just feel like he just says stuff to say stuff. Like he says he wants to save those who can't resist. Being as capable as he is, he's not using everything in his power to find that path. He's not. Unlike Sei, his whole being is dedicated to it. Hey, great chapter, man. If you made it to the end, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys have a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for another video next week.